Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Death of Chaos. I am brought to you with all my friends here. Well, some friends. Don't know if all of you are my friends yet. And
Oh, I hate you.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean you're definitely not the best.
God. So,
Great at.
Actually,
God
the
damn.
assassin.
And so, what's up?
Oh,
Casper's
nothing.
an
We're good.
assassin.
Fucking slicing and dicing me over here. So, my players and I. So you all left off last time inside the temple. Cece and Alfwin. Alfwin? Can I just Al? Just call you Al again.
Aelfwin.
Alfwin. Aelfwin. Ugh. Can I just call you Al?
No.
No. I would say Alf, but that's a whole different thing.
No, I'm not a puppet from the 80s either.
Alfwin. I'll try my best.
You'll get it.
Alfwin
Eventually.
and
It only took you 3 weeks to get Pringo.
shut up. And
3 weeks? I'm
and
pretty sure
Thistle.
he still gets my name wrong.
I don't call you
At least
Prongo
mine is-
anymore.
No, I get Pringle.
I call you Prango.
At least mine is easy now. You just call
Your
him
name is
Al.
Prango, right?
Just know
Yeah,
that forever
Prango.
in my heart you are now Pringle, but I will call you Prango.
Yeah. Be
So,
quiet, Mango.
oh God. So as you all are, the party had left without you into the temple. You left some
Boys.
you kind of you left just a message with Spellbud and Stellbud, and he's just croaking as he's tuning on his banjo. So Thistle and Alfwind, you kind of wake up and the party is gone, but the fire is still embering, and Misty is just kind of bumping into you, Thistle, gently.
I don't sleep.
Oh yes, you go into sentry rest. So you're in a high alert sentry rest. You already know the party's left you. You're just kind of shut down for right now.
They go where they go.
The boys went off on an adventure.
Thistle, what would you like to do?
See, I'm sleeping.
He just
No
kind of
better than wake me up.
he just kind
I
of
shall
nudges you
try
again.
anyway.
He just nudges you again.
I would like to position myself that I am just staring at her unblinkingly.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Misty just kind of looks up and sees you and is a little bit weary.
I wake up and I'm used to being stared at. It's all good. I'm gonna look around and be like, where did everybody go?
You
I
hear?
believe there were
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I believe there were talks of a temple.
Stellbud says, "For they went to the temple of the cultists." And he chords a banjo.
I'm just kind of rubbing sleep out of my eyes, and I'm like, dude, I know I sleep deep, but my goodness. Elfwin, why are you still here?
I did not wish to leave you alone.
Dancing
This'll
partner and such.
Kind of
That's the
melts.
creepiest. It's just your regular voice, but that's the creepiest way to use your regular voice.
It's absolute perfection.
Yeah.
It
And I love it.
really is. I love it. I can see it in my mind's eye.
All right. Well, I get up and brush myself off. They really shouldn't be left alone for too long. Do you know where this is? Can we go find them?
Oh, yes, I know which temple this probably is.
Okay, good. Lead the way.
Rolf holds you up before you go and walks over to you, Thistle, and they put a thistle crown on your head.
Oh, thank you. This is beautiful. And you made it big enough to go over my horns.
They
Aw.
they made you a thistle crown and then put little. They made little woven thistle shields for your crown. So there's this crown of thistles around your head, and then the horns have thistles on them as well. So it looks like when you're wearing the crown, the horns are part of the crown.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations, you gained a magical item.
Yay!
Ooh.
Can I insight check it?
You can. You can.
All right.
I
Excellent.
believe the crown has a poker face.
Nice.
Dude, my insight is huge now. 28.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a plus 13.
Fuck.
I
Damn.
didn't do it. It just bumped me up when I leveled.
We're level 15 characters, I mean.
Well, I'm 17 now.
Oh, well. Dang.
Yeah, you started off at the
Yeah.
lower end because you just started anew.
We started at 15 though.
But at least
Yeah.
15 then.
Mhm.
Yeah, but when you fucked all my stats with the wish card, like back in the day, it like really boosted some weird stats. So now I have crazy insight. Fitting, because I always hit insight.
I got a plus 11 myself.
Okay, so what does this thing do?
Okay, so I put it in homebrew. I'll add it to your archive later. You got the Thistle Crown. You can talk to plants as if you were talking normally. You get a +1
Okay.
int when wearing this.
I got
Dope.
plus 11 persuasion. That's wild.
My persuasion's plus 15.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm a bard.
My
she's a bard.
highest- my highest plus is a plus 11 to my perception and my insight.
So,
Did I take perception?
so Thistle, when you're wearing this, you can just talk to plants as if they were normal people or normal
Confirmed.
creatures.
Cactus is just slowly turning me into a nature spirit.
I mean, Cactus does go by Cactus.
Yeah.
Perhaps he desires a friend.
What is the name of this person who gave it to me again? I forget.
Rolf.
Rolf, this is absolutely beautiful, and I appreciate handmade things very much. And I'm gonna take out a little scarf that I'd been working on since I finished Misty's sweater, and it's got like a braided cable up one side, kind of wandering back and forth along the length of the scarf. It's called the Wayfarer scarf by Jared Flood. If anybody is interested in the pattern. And I'm gonna hand it over to the frog.
No, it's fine.
Why, thank you.
No, I'm actually a knitter. I'm showing my cred.
It looks amazing. I shall write a song about it in another time.
This little smile kind of freezes and just turns to Alfwin and says, like, nods, like, let's go.
But before you go, Rolf also hands you both something for breakfast since you didn't eat yet.
I don't eat.
Just
You
a
can keep yours
gesture.
for Balsam, or you can give it to Misty. Oh, do you want to give it to Misty? Misty would love that.
I'll give it to Misty.
So they hand you both a small goodberry hand pie.
Oh, you smell wonderful.
They really do. I like hand pies. We can walk and munch that way.
Would you like to feed it to Misty?
Yes, I'm gonna walk and feed bites to Misty.
You just
Does
want
this give me hit points? Because I don't have. I'm down a bit.
well, you slept, so
Oh, okay.
we
Then I'm
said
gonna
we
save
said
it.
at the campfire that was a long rest.
Yeah, but then I went into the arena.
You got a long rest.
Okay.
This isn't the same time,
Do
I
you
think.
no
Okay.
separate times? Do you want to pick up? Do you want to just pick up Misty?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm
Or are you
talking
talking to Ke-
Alfwin for the pie.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll pick it. I'll pick Misty up.
Animal handling check, please. With advantage,
Oh.
because
Because you fed him.
Let me grab my dices. Wait, where do I need to roll? Oh, I know where I need to roll this. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my
right click for
dice.
advantage.
Oh, I'm not very familiar with.
So if you click on the check number, like you right click, you can see there's an advantage number, like within green.
Okay, that did not do advantage. Okay.
No, so you have to right click the number, and then there's an advantage or disadvantage. You click the green advantage, and then it rolls it
Okay.
with advantage.
You gotta click roll at the bottom.
What the toast?
Nope. So it would look like if I rolled it.
Okay.
So it says if I there you go, and then you would roll with.
Gotta do it like that.
Okay.
There you go.
Woo, 17.
So you successfully pick up the little scamp, and you pick him up and you slowly just kind of feed him the pie, and he coos in Eldritch, and just kind of like slowly slurps it up.
Character, you must be strong because they've all been giving me shit for saying I could still pick up Misty.
I have an 11 in strength.
He is getting into a big boy.
There are strong people in this party. I am not one of them.
We
So
have one strong person.
I'm going to
The
copy
Dragon Lord.
you two.
Yeah, I'm just imagining just walking, holding something the size of a golden retriever. Be like,
Pretty
I'm fine.
much.
What? Wait, what is
Accurate.
everyone's strength? Because I don't think any of us are strength based.
13.
At least you have a modifier.
Yeah.
Look, I will stagger along holding this golden retriever-sized animal.
Heavy, you could just put him down.
Baby.
But he likes you.
No, baby.
So I will give you all the Owl Bear link. There you are. So as you come forward to the temple, it is down near a pond where it's in like the middle of this pond, surrounded by water. There's ice in the lake, but the ice is only covering the top, and it is not penetrating deep, but it's also not like freezing the sides of the lake. It's only like it's freezing. It's like starting at the middle and freezing outward, but constantly evaporating at a certain point.
It's me. Where's the lake?
If you look at, it would be number 8, I believe.
On the owlbear?
No, I just brought you guys to the temple map,
Oh,
other than the lake map, because I'm just describing it to you.
okay.
But on the map from when we were exploring the forest.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let me go back.
So-
Where is that thing?
I think
I just
found
posted
it.
it
Waiting
in
for my thing to
OC.
load up.
So as you approach the temple, you come to the entrance, and upon going to the entrance, there is a staircase going down into the temple. There is a green noxious gas that you can see in the air of the temple, and it smells like rotting plant flesh, or rotting plant, with a
Just
slight,
heard that.
it's sulfuric smell.
I must admit, I have never been within this temple.
Well, it doesn't smell
Cactus.
great. I don't know why you would.
Question, Cactus.
Yes.
This still up?
Yeah, the illusionary wall still stays up. It's not going down yet.
Okay, good.
Can I Arcana check and know that Balsam put that there?
You would know Balsam put it there because it looks like his magic, because it looks goofy as fuck.
Okay.
The Wonder Wall.
Are you guys...
Alfred, this looks like Balsam put this here, so I think we should avoid this area, would be my guess.
Alright.
So as you continue on, you see the whole area has little bits of frost building up on the walls and the cracks in the ceiling, but they're not forming ice like any significant ice, but it is building up a little bit. Also, before you go in the next room, stop right there. You see at the top of the stairs, Thistle, there are 2 dryads. And these 2 dryads are bowing, and they look at you and they ask, "Are you with the master dragon of this temple?"
Is his name Balsam?
For we do not know his name, but he is but a green dragon, robed with a mask and heightened devil armor.
Yes, we are with this dragon.
Then you
Oh
may
God,
pass.
Balsam made himself a lord.
Oh, you do know this dragon.
So, as you're allowed to pass, you notice in front of you are tree ants, and these tree ants are freezing. As they move, frost creeps up their vines and slowly picks off the bark before it breaks when they move and rips the bark off, or then rips
Oh.
the wood off, as they're slowly being devoured by the cold.
Hey, as far as my experience with treants, like, are we buds? Do I avoid them? What's going on here?
Tree ants are normally passive creatures unless you, like, fucking attack them.
Oh, let me
Or
look at
harm
this.
things in their vicinity.
Yeah,
Harm nature in their
they're
vicinity.
pretty chill.
All right.
Are
One
you
moment.
two all right?
These creatures are they're not. They generally do not deserve such things. I'm gonna see if I can do anything to help them.
Okay. What do you want
I'm
to do?
gonna ask the tree ants if they're all right.
They can't communicate through speech.
Okay.
I can talk to plants, apparently.
Ah, yes, you can, but they can't respond to you. But you can speak to them.
Hey, are you guys okay? Shake your leaves once for yes, two for no.
One of them looks and moves over towards you, and they just shake their head no. And upon doing so, as soon as they stop to shake their head no, you see that the ice from one of their lower roots jumps up a whole foot to freeze one of their roots whole. And then he starts to move again before it slowly cracks and comes down.
Oh no.
Let me see what I've got here. Did I take any I did not take any restoration shit. Well, I don't think I have anything that can help them.
I'm gonna use one of my points and call upon nature under the Book of Life and try to return these ents to their natural unfrozen state, because this is allowing nature to flourish. I want
Yes.
to allow these ents to
So,
flourish.
as you do so, you feel a lot of heavy resistance of magic as you do return them to their normal state. But now what happens is, as you're using your power to restore them, you feel a different kind of magic, almost like a curse that has seeped its way into the walls of this temple that is pushing against you and actively trying to force its way up the tree.
Okay, this place is cursed.
So it would seem.
The
So-
tree ants didn't have this done to them. The place is doing it to them.
As you use a point, though, you do restore the tree, and you send the ice like like a shotgun blasts out of the creature up towards the wall, and as that spikes up against the wall, you see it slowly beginning to crack and slither away into the cracks of the ceiling.
Does that work for the other tree ant that's over in the corner? Because they're within 30 feet of me.
You mean over here?
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it to him by burning another point.
No, I was talking about all the tree ants. I'm making sure that I don't know what the range is, but he's within 30 feet of me.
He's in 30 feet. It's more of a 15-foot area, though.
Okay, I didn't know what constraints were on my...
No, it was just like he's coming around. It's more of a sight thing. He just came into sight, so.
Oh.
Please, friend, be rid of this place.
It shakes its head as if it can't leave.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
sorry.
use another sorcery point to unfreeze that one then, I guess.
I shall try to help you.
Instead of having to use a sorcerer point, because you're still in the aspect of life, you naturally shotgun it away.
Well, they're not frozen anymore, but can't say I love the creeping cold of this place.
Do you know what causes this cold?
Something in the walls. There is an oppressive magic around here. Is that all I can find out, or can I like insight to try to find out more, or
You
Arcana?
could roll an insight, or potentially one of your abilities could give you an answer.
25.
So, this magic, this cold magic, isn't like normal frost magic. It doesn't freeze like physical. It doesn't freeze like ice. It freezes magic instead. It's working on the more etherical structure and freezing the pure element of the creature rather than just freezing them solid like ice.
Alfwin, this is kind of insidious, and I relay that to her.
All right, I shall turn to the treant.
What?
I said I shall turn to the treant.
Oh, I meant spirit. Spirit squeaking.
Sorry. Continue the squeak.
Squeak.
Nothing.
Spirit's
Nothing's
trying not to
wrong.
metagame.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
So,
going to turn to the treant. Is
Yep.
there some foul being causing this harm to you? Are they still here?
again, the int can hear you, it just can't speak. All
It
the
can
int
nod or shake its head.
all the int does is kind of like slowly lift up its arms and kind of like spread out its arms, almost like it's like a cape almost, and then kind of like grabs a stick from the ground and holds it up like a scepter.
I shall commit this image to memory and set you
Um,
free.
The general roll me an insight to see if you can understand what he's trying to tell you.
Oh no, I'm an idiot. 14.
You get the sense of like royalty or a higher power.
21.
Thistle, you understand that it could be more of a godly realm.
21.
Sorry.
Did Balsam do this? Damn it, Balsam. No, I don't think Balsam would make himself into a temple. Well, my power should allow these trees to, like, it's calling on the force of life to allow them to flourish. I'm hoping they might have some better defenses, like, to come against whatever's going on here.
As they do flourish in your aspect, and they grow from instead of a small tree int to rather a tree guardian.
Oh,
If you
look at
scroll-
you three.
If you scroll up there, I can repost the image, but this is what they turn into. Nope, that's the wrong. Fuck. God
Just
fucking.
fucks it up, Cactus.
Copy the image, not the link, dipshit. There.
Hey, don't talk about my friend that way.
I'm talking
You
to
talked
myself.
your clipboard what?
I know.
Hey, at least one of us considers you a friend.
Damn. No, I can't.
God damn, fucking slaying on the DM today, I guess.
I can't
know.
hate Cactus. He'll kill me.
Yourself up.
Yeah, true.
So, this is what it
No,
kind of
sorry,
turns
point
into. A more of like a nightly aspect with vines covered in all kinds of flowers, roots, and because you're portraying thistles, it is twisted with thistles and thorns.
Oh my goodness. Look at you three.
Hmm.
Well, you can't look at yourselves. Look at each other. You're so much more powerful now.
They've grown
shall-
from being 5 feet tall to 8 feet tall.
I shall find out
Oh.
what is causing this for you, and I shall avenge this injustice for you, okay?
They just
I think
nod.
that's a great plan. I can't
Very
stand to
good.
see any creatures mistreated. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, you guys are giving me a headache.
I know.
Laser light show.
Please stop. You're gonna give me a fucking aneurysm.
Alright, I shall be back soon, and also I will find you that good moss that is good for roots. Bye!
So, as you come
Moss
up,
around here?
as you come up to the top, you notice there was a battle here, and as soon as you notice that, you see an illusion of Balsam run over, fall into the fucking staircase that has just been erected here from the funeral pyre, as well as there is a bunch of frost all around that is cropped up around the staircase. And you see the rest of the party there, with a knocked up and tied up monk to the far left.
Geronimo!
It would seem we have missed the party.
You guys
Hey,
do.
we showed up late.
Balsam, why are you king?
Long story.
Yeah.
Some dryads at the front think you're their god. What the hell?
Emperor,
Oh.
the Emperor's New Groove.
It is. Well, it is more that I am their guardian.
They are very gullible. It is cruel.
Oh, so they're grateful. Sounded more like subservience to me. Okay.
Oh, it is. It is much. It is a relationship that dragons have with, well, specifically green dragons have with nature. It is a give and trade.
In other words, it is
Give and
worship.
I was so confused when they said green dragon because you're purple.
I'm purple? I am purple.
You're purple.
How do you know I'm purple?
You really must tell them you are no god.
We've been over this. You're the purple tiefling. I'm the teal tiefling.
I'm a dragon, not a god. Who told me I was a god?
They said they were acting like it. Were
Oh,
they acting was a god?
it's
You really
it
should
may
go
be
clear
their
followers.
behavior towards green dragons.
Yeah, the dryads.
You must explicitly tell them you are no god. I would appreciate it.
I can tell them, but they don't see me as a god.
You know what? As long as you make the first effort, I am satisfied.
As you wish, madam.
So,
Who's the new chick?
there is no new chick. You've already met them, Brango.
I
Yeah.
haven't been in a session with Krez yet.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the rabbit is so cute.
Do not call me cute. Okay?
Alfwin,
I'm not cute.
you see
Hi,
in front of
And I
you,
say he's super cute.
I am
You-
sorry, but the snoot wiggles.
you see in front of you a rabbit that looks a little bit buffer than the normal rabbits you see in the rabbit patch, but you know, he's a rabbit all the same.
I say for the
Yes,
moment.
touch his ears.
He's
He is
in
mighty, and he is adorable.
he is a rabbit in golden armor with angelic wings and carries a long sword that drags on the ground.
Oh, I am much impressed by this adorable creature.
Please stop calling me adorable. I am ferocious.
Have Phoebes.
Sorry, that was out of character.
Come on, Brango. You don't like being called cute.
But
I
I
have
am
been killing since we stepped foot in this castle. My hands have more blood on them than I have in my body. I'm
And
no
yet-
longer cute.
It does
Bunny
not
from the
detract.
Holy Grail.
It does not detract.
I just imagine in Alfwin's eyes when Prango's punching things to death and there's blood splatter all over him. He just has the big fucking anime eyes as he's running everywhere.
Her
Accurate.
cheeks on her face,
Yeah.
her hands on her cheeks, and just kind of wiggling
Yeah.
while wouldn't be like.
Hey, I'll tell you who this new chick is. They're the only one who waited for me.
Oh,
None
To
of
be
you
fair-
bothered to like wake a partner up. I see how it is.
You seemed
This'll-
comfortable.
I literally lifted you upside down and shook you. You would not awaken.
All right, you're forgiven.
I mean, if you didn't wake up to that, you weren't gonna wake up to me.
So,
You didn't have to leave.
so Hal, Tarkus kind of crawls out of your backpack and says, "Great Balsam."
What
Oh,
did
hello,
you
little
do?
one.
What?
have you convinced this creature as well that you are a god?
Again, This one acknowledges me as a dragon.
To be fair, he tells everyone that he's a god. So it's-
He crawls
someone's
onto.
bound to
Dragon.
believe it.
So Tarkus has crawled onto your shoulder, Hal, and is just kind of like perching there as a
Yeah.
his
What's a
gills.
Tarkus again? I forget. I'm sorry. Out of
He is a
character. What's Tarkus again?
faxolotl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks a
right.
lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lotl.
Have you eaten your protein today?
I'm gonna pull
I
out
had some
out of my
rations in the
pocket.
backpack.
Yeah,
pull
he's
out of
been
my
eating all my
pocket
stuff.
like some thanks a lot of food and hand it to him.
That is.
This one is offering food.
As you
You
pull
now
out
owe them a favor.
some salmon
not.
jerky, you feed it to Thanks-a-Lotl, and he just kind of like noms on it because
Yeah.
he doesn't have any teeth.
Thanks a
there
lot.
an
You don't
immediate
owe me
threat in
anything.
here,
I'm just
like-
the only one who feeds anybody around here.
Hey, like, is there an immediate threat in here, or have we just been like casually catching up while there's something waiting for us? Like, what's going on?
I mean,
You're
that
right.
guy's in the corner over
Oh
there.
yeah. We've it's been a minute since we all seen each other.
Yeah, what's their story? And I nod
about
to
to-
the monk.
I much appreciate your patience, friend.
He's unconscious.
Oh, he's not a friend. He tried to kill
Yeah.
us.
You tried to kill him. You're the one who threw the first punch. What do you mean?
Doesn't matter who threw what. Who threw what first? He
It
still tried to
actually
kill
really
us.
does, and I'm not at all shocked.
Like,
up,
man
Thistle?
tried to allude there was something wrong with the temple, and you're like, no, punched
Yep,
him.
you.
Balsam's gonna illusion exactly what that gif is happening in that gif.
Which gif?
I dropped it in OOC.
Okay, I'll find it. Oh, that.
It's
Basically.
basically what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I recognize this guy?
Yeah. You have vague memories of him. Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna try.
Memories.
Ha! 9.
Okay. Well, would memories be wisdom or intelligence?
Intelligence. It's a history check.
Intelligence. Intelligence save,
Okay,
please.
it's only like slightly better.
I'm gonna give her some help.
5. Ha ha ha.
Now you get to roll it with advantage.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna just roll it again. 10.
Okay. In your fuzziness of the back of your head, you remember a long time ago in the forest that he would help Rolf take care of it. And you remember
Oh.
talking with him and sharing he's the one that helped you learn how to fight with dancing.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over there. Okay, out of game, is he like a sociable guy, or is he kind of awkward around new people?
He's the old stoic veteran.
Okay, first of all, I understand where there might have been some miscommunication here.
The grandpa samurai, if you will.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of a dick if you don't know he's not a dick. Okay. Okay, I'm going to walk over and, I would like to give him a little healy. We're gonna do a cure wounds on him.
As you do a cure wounds, he wakes up, still tied up, and he just kind of.
I like his art.
Balsam's
what?
gonna drop Susan.
And as he wakes up, you see like this like exoskeleton of like a mantis, very vividly, kind of like very faded, like illuminate behind him as his ki starts to flow through his body. And he looks up at you, Alfred, and says, "Alfred, is that you?"
Yes, it is, dear friend.
Damn it, you guys!
It's been such a long time.
Rango kicked him in the face.
How is the
He did.
Lord doing? Is he
I
well?
punched him in the face. Get it right.
I'm gonna walk over
Lord.
here
I
and,
swear
like,
you did some crazy like backflip shit on his
Oh,
face.
that's right, because the tree caught me, so I escaped the grapple and then fucking landed a spin kick on top of his head and bounced off of him.
How is
That was
walk
the
over
first
here and have a
fucking
conversation
attack on him.
about friends versus foes and consensual touch.
The Lord?
Yes, the Lord. How the Lord of the castle? How is he doing? I have not been
Lord.
able to visit him in a very long time, but
The Lord. I am having trouble remembering. I am sorry.
you remember the dear Lord of the castle? It's been a great long time for me as well. I can't recount the tales of him, but I know of his stature and glory.
His name, please.
Oh. He has to roll a check. Does he remember? I only remember the word Vaughn.
What was it?
Vaughn. V-O-N.
Vaughn. Oh, that just means of. I'm sorry, I cannot answer your question.
Sorry.
I have not been in the forest in some time. How is the forest doing?
I'm afraid I am not as I used to be.
Kitty.
I think.
I do hope that Rolf is still around to take care of the plant life.
Oh, yes, he is definitely still around.
Then the forest should be just fine.
Yes, it is flourishing.
That is good. I have tried my great nature to seal this temple shut. It appears
If I
that
may
it appears we are overrun by people who wish to attempt to still purify this abomination.
If I may ask, something had freezed some treants in the last room. Do you know anything of it?
I tried to explain, but they would not listen.
To be
Again,
fair,
I did not kick you in the face.
to be
Yeah.
fair, you are not exactly the most personable. I'm sure there was an misunderstanding.
He grumbles to himself.
You know I am correct.
Look, don't be mad just because you got hit in the face, okay?
I also
Anybody
forgot to
could be mad if
mention
they get hit in the face.
Could we
that I am
provide
a
Yeah.
dragon.
add insult to injury for the moment?
I also forgot to mention that I was a dragon sent here to help you.
Get a mage hand and punch Prango in the face and be like, you bad.
The softest touch he's ever felt.
So, he explains to Elfwin, for there once was a god that lived in the forest, as you know. Many nature spirits have been here, and the castle used to be flourishing with them. However, it appears that this frost is caused by the wrath of a god of winter.
Winter.
I believe...
Out of game. Does this forest have seasons?
well, I mean, the world has seasons, so...
Right, but does this forest... This forest is clearly magical. Does it have seasons?
Yes, it goes through seasons.
Okay.
They already know the god's name, but he repeats it to you that the temple, the cultists used to worship Rule. A-U-R-I-L. I'm thinking I'm saying it right. Rule. Thistle?
Okay.
Am I saying that right?
That's right, yeah.
So,
So
Rule.
this is a winter god?
Yes. So, out of context, Rule is the god of winter, ice, and storms, otherwise known as nicknamed the Bitch Queen or the Ice Queen. She is in tandem with
I've
the other
encountered her in
nature.
a different game.
Huh?
Okay, I know who this is. Out of game, I know who this is. In
She's
game, no
the
idea.
she's the opposite of Sylvanas, who's the god of spring and summer.
Right.
But
Okay.
as for he
Oh.
says that the cultists came here after leaving her grasp. She's a very jealous god. To curse them, she's cursed this temple, and she fights with the god that resides at the bottom. He used to be here, but now he's festering in the castle, and I'm sure you know him well by now.
Do I?
Well, everyone else should.
But I don't.
Probably not.
Okay.
Everyone else would know him as Chaos.
Yeah.
This, in other context of words, this used to be the old temple of Chaos.
He's a nerd that
Alflin.
wears all black.
We were hired by a guild to come here and take down the Lord of Chaos, and I believe that's who the monk is referring to.
Oh. Well, in that case, I should be most happy to join in this endeavor. I do not wish to see the treants suffer so.
However,
Yay!
this once belonged to what was known before as Mother Chaos. A more... Mother Chaos was a more nurturing form of the gods. There used to be a split of three. Mother Chaos, Emperor of Chaos, and then Primordial. Mother Chaos ruled this temple. Before then the cultists came, bringing with it a rule, who then battled against it. They fought her off before, as you see now, a struggle of two gods trying to claim one temple. Mother Chaos, I do not know what happened of her. I know there's only one Chaos god now. What happened to the three, whether they fused or one killed the other two, I have no idea. All I know is that the state you see us in now is a fight between nature and its chaotic beings, as well as a few other struggles. Every person that has come through here to purify this temple has failed and left behind either their religion, ideals, or spirits that infect this place.
It is because they have attempted to treat the symptoms and not the disease.
If you wish
Isn't
to
it?
know, he can tell you what he knows of the different afflictions that are in this temple.
Oh, no. Basically what I'm saying is people are fighting the
Yeah.
effects rather than the cause.
But I'm telling you is he can tell you what the afflictions he knows of that are in the temple.
I would like to know.
I would like to know that then, yes.
What I know of is there is a rule who is trying to freeze all of nature in here to create this a cavern of ice, freezing the elements until they go dormant. There is the chaos, whether it is mother or otherwise, that is creating constant discourse, changing the obstruction of this temple, changing its corridors, making so that everything is uneasy. Magic does not quite work as well on the lower floors of this temple as it does up here. Warping spells into different places, causing things to go awry. Then there is the god of Vecna, of death. In this case, Vecna has caused everything to deteriorate, everything to constantly decay. Then there's the Skeleton King, who fights with him for claimantship, primordial versus a new god, both battling on their own terms. So while one seeks to decay, the other one breaks the bonds down of the very point of this temple, making it so all physical items rapidly decay that are left here. Overall, it's caused a great struggle. The forest temple is keeping all plant life alive, but is also trapping all life inside of it.
Okay. Out of game, I think I understand the mother, ruler, and primordial chaos thing. Not out of any out-of-game knowledge. It's just something I figured out. What can I roll so that my character might figure it out, possibly?
Let me know if you think you know. Tell me if you found the puzzle solution.
Do you want me to say it here, or do you want me to type it?
You can type it to me.
Can I roll a history check myself?
Type it to me in DMs.
Yeah, let me DM you, because I don't want to, say shit that, people may not know, because I'm definitely smarter than my character.
I wanted to ask the guys, what happens if someone made of the element stays in here too long?
If someone stays in here for too long, they become dormant and frozen in place. Frozen within time, but still living as a husk, until their mind deteriorates and they break down, becoming almost a pure state of what they were. I've seen many of Genasi come in here and turn into feral elementals.
You'll just turn into an how-flavored popsicle.
Given enough time, probably not. You'll probably beat it in the session time frame, but given enough sessions, you could possibly turn into a feral elemental.
Alright, I've sent you my theory. What would
Not
I need to roll to come to that conclusion?
Not like a normal elemental, like a primordial elemental, but
How?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hello?
What?
Somebody not call you?
I'm either, on one scale or the other.
you got the title stuff right, but that is correct, but the what happened you don't know.
Right. I'm just basically basing this on the archetypes I was presented. Okay,
Yes.
what would I need to roll to come to these conclusions?
You would need to roll me a history and religion.
Okay, one or the other, or
both?
Oh shit.
Both
Okay.
put together.
Can I give her aid?
Well, religion didn't do me any good, but history also sucks. Never mind, I don't know shit, y'all.
I have proficiency in history. Can I give her aid?
Yes.
Roll it again.
Can I get to roll again?
Yes.
History, specifically.
Ooh.
So, while you don't know very much about the godly aspects, just based upon the archetypes and historically speaking, you can gaze upon other gods what these archetypes and aspects might mean. So you can share your insight.
All right. He speaks of the mother, the ruler, and the primordial chaos, correct?
Yes.
So, the mother is nurturing. She cares for those around her. The ruler is a conqueror, cares of submission, does not care of the quality of life of those around him. And the primordial does not care at all. It simply acts without regards to harm or succor to those around it.
Okay.
Thank you.
But
Could I be
Cece
untied by
was-
chance?
What?
The monk was asking if he could be untied.
No,
No.
What?
You are ordered
Spirit
to stay
speaking.
put.
Oh, this monk will not harm you if you do not harm him.
No,
forgot.
there is magic on them that does not let us keep going forward.
What
They
were you
need to
saying,
stay
Spirit
tied.
Leaf? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was saying if this one was saying anything to Hal, because I thought I heard her say
No,
Hal.
sorry, my daughter came in.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
never mind then.
What
Carry on.
is
Oh.
this magic you speak of?
Oh, there was.
Certainly not adorable
Whoa.
rabbit.
I'm not exactly quite certain on what
Balsam's
it
the
is.
dragon.
Oh,
I am a dragon. Yes, I am. Thank you.
I'm
for
sorry.
Tiefling who thinks
remembering.
he's the dragon.
Okay. Forgive me, great dragon.
Balsam will questioningly look
He
at
is
Thistle
no great dragon.
Wait,
I
how-
don't know
as
what
he-
you're talking about,
as
but
he
he's
points
not
out
very
every
good.
draconic feature across his body.
Anyhow, what has brought you to this conclusion?
They literally told us to our faces.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will look to my dear friend. What is it that he speaks of?
Wait, what are you asking him?
I'm asking him what Balsam is talking about. What the shit, man? Bro.
About how he wasn't letting us through, wasn't letting us pass.
Yeah.
For
Like,
you
what's going on,
came-
bro?
For you came in here saying you want to purify the temple. There have been
Yes.
countless peoples that have tried to purify it, but each time they leave behind some shit as they fail. As they continue and continue, they continue to leave behind all of their ideals, magic, which further pollutes this temple. I do not need random strangers waltzing into a temple saying they're going to purify it, when they can't give me a justifiable reason for purifying it.
I shall look to Balsam.
Yeah, before my friend
Yes, sir.
kicked you, I was gonna explain that the nature surrounding this area did call me to help it out. I am a dragon.
He is simply concerned that you will litter.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Wait.
What is this litter?
Litter is refuse that the temple does not need. Magical, in a sense, I must assume.
What if we
Basically,
could clean up some of the magic? Is there any of it that you would like gone?
all of it.
Can we help? I do not know the abilities of.
The only thing that I know of. I have not ventured to the lower floors as my body cannot
I'm a
handle
dragon.
it. I've sealed it off as a funeral pyre, but it seems that pyre is gone, which has sealed the frost below. Now the frost seeks to consume the upper floor. I would very much like it if you're going to at least, since you've caused another issue, to at least snuff that one out.
Should
I
we
cannot-
caused?
I cannot speak for the others, but I do wish to help. However, I
Bec-
can.
so there was once a pyre that was there sealing up the stairway, but after he was defeated, and went unconscious, his key was the thing keeping the pyre alit. So the pyre was keeping the frost at bay, but then because the pyre is gone, the frost has started creeping out of it more so now.
Oh, that's what happened to the treants. Okay.
Well, the treants
Can
were
we
already
relight
getting...
the fire?
The treants were already, like, succumbing to frost, but it was like a little bit.
Yeah.
Now it's like, it's spreading, like, trying to freeze the upper level.
Hey,
Like wild frost.
out of game, like, is it remotely possible, I understand if not, that my character would know why these treants would feel so dedicated to this space?
It's not a matter of they're feeling dedicated. It's they're trapped by two death gods. One's decaying.
Okay.
One is literally decaying the area around them. Well, so like the chaos is shifting the temple all the time, making it so you never really can get out. One's decaying their physical body. Another one's keeping the structure intact, but decaying the spirit of people inside of it. They can't leave, even if they wanted to.
Okay, and they definitely want to. Okay.
They're like just kind of, they're just depressed.
Look, I'm
Nah.
just here to help the depressed trees.
Amen.
I am the Lorax.
And
I
also,
speak
out of
for the
character,
trees.
Balsam claiming to be a dragon would be like me claiming to be Indian when I look super white and just get
Balsam will
like American skin
tug
from
on
it.
his coat, and you'll see an entire line of draconic scales running up his neck.
Okay,
You're in full metal armor. I don't know how you do that, but okay.
I truly
But
wish,
you know, real
I-
dragon.
I truly wish
There's a lot of dragon hating on Balsam right now.
God damn.
I know.
What did you want to say, Kiraseki?
Okay. Who?
What did you want to say?
Kesra.
Kesra, sorry.
Kesra.
Said
Okay.
Kiraseki, I'm
I
sorry.
just...
Hirosaki, Banita, Kawana.
Okay, I'm gonna explain the name later. But anyways, all right. How may I help this temple And how may I help you in your charge?
I will recover my key on my own. I would like it, since you've at least taken out... If you've taken out the pyre, to at least go below to the second floor and take out the source of the frost. If you can uproot a rule, that will solve one of our issues. But if you feel it necessary to fully save this forest from this plague that is now released, I would recommend going to its base and killing the core.
Alright,
I do not know what those cultists left behind here, but whatever it is, it's kept constant energy aflow here.
out of the game, I would like to point out this is the second time I've been sent after this goddess, and I'm here for it.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm a fan of clearing things out level by level, but we can go straight down. I
Look.
went down to talk to the tree ants to see if they want to come and help us, like, restore the temple, because they seem like they might have a vested interest.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah,
So
we
what do
should
you
do
what do you
this-
want to say to the tree ants?
I'm on
Thistle?
board.
If you
Hi.
would like assistance, would you have asked me to come with you? I'm charismatic.
Yes. Go for
Okay.
it. This is Elfwood, and she speaks for the trees.
Hello, friends.
I'm going to translate this through my speak to plants.
Alright, I'm gonna, like, move forward and be, like, all elfin, like, okay.
So, as you try to speak to them, your crown begins to glow a bright green, along with the thorns kind of having like a deep red on them, mixing together to like send messages to the trees. These like forest guardians now, but what you find in response is more of like a vibe of a feeling that while they are stronger, this frost is still eating at them now. Like, the frost has like crept back onto their body and is starting to eat it and gnaw at them. Because you came by, it's no longer doing so, but they're stronger and they can slightly resist it, but they don't want to venture any deeper because it's already painful for them now.
If I
Alright,
took
yeah.
on my life aspect, would they be able to mitigate the effects while in my presence?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that they are given resistance to it, but they're given resistance right now. They may encounter... I'm implying that it may not be strong enough for the lower level, but you could still try.
Can I make a persuasion with them?
To them, I'm just trying to give them a sense of agency. If this was happening to me, I'd want to get back at something.
Yes, okay, so...
Are y'all trying to talk to the tree ants?
Yes, okay, I'm going to, like... Okay, so here's my plan out of game. I'm going to, express what I say to them, and then roll, and then you decide how persuasive that... Or, like, what the DC is based on that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and tell them that, like, I'll take on a life goddess energy, so as long as they're within my sphere, like, that, they should be able to feed off of that.
Alright, I think I know exactly what to say to these beings. These mighty trees.
I thought you were already still in your life aspect.
I pulled on the
Okay.
Book of Concepts. I didn't burn 3 points for it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say this for y'all. Boston's gonna translate for y'all.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
So, you are mighty trees. You were here long before us, and you shall be here long after. For the most part, people of your type are expected to passively watch as things come by. However, I know you are greater than that, and in this moment, you have the opportunity to take a proactive role in your fate. Together, we can fight this. We can defeat this goddess, and free not only you, but those that may come after. I implore you, help us, please.
She's a good bard.
Your persuasion, please.
A chopped liver? What the fuck?
Persuasion.
Changed my aspect. I took off the additional points. I'm in my
19 still.
life aspect now.
You convince them. So,
All right, so we're heading below.
They're gonna mainly stick around Thistle.
All right. Do as you must to protect yourselves. You are mighty and strong. I believe in you.
Thistle, you have recruited 2 forest Green Knights of the Woods.
They did, but I helped. Oh, I also have my Book of Elements. That's excellent. So now that I'm in, just so you guys know, out of character, now that I'm in my life aspects, so my spells create life, and if I hit you, like if I do a physical attack on you, that can heal you. And while
I
I'm
got
in
something like that.
yeah, and while I'm in this, like when I walk, like my hair and my like thistles are like growing down my hair, and like little thistles and moss and things grow up as I walk. I'm shiny.
Glorious.
What'd you say I looked like? Cactus, like because I look like a tiefling, but like now I look like something else.
You look as if you are imagine a demonic,
Satyr?
almost like a demonic fae, nature
No,
fae.
I thought you said it was like something like holy because everything that I do like
You
does,
give off the
like,
radiance of an angel, but you are in fact a demon.
There you go.
Well, demons were angels biblically, so
Yeah.
I'm a fallen angel.
Okay, they're attached to you, so if you move, they'll move with you.
Cool.
Okay. Where are we going?
We would go down to the next level, I presume.
yes. Now that I've recruited some trees.
Level down.
Okay, let me clump you all up so I can like copy and paste
Yeah.
all your tokens.
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
But by the way, with this so close to me, do I stop freezing?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Damn it. Fine, then hang on. Are you freezing right now?
Yes, it is currently up to
no.
your chest.
I am a failure in that I did not take any spells for restoration. I'm sorry.
it's
I
up
have-
to my chest now?
Well, it moved from your shin up to your knee, up your thigh, across the side of your body, and up to your chest.
well, I can
Forgive
change
me.
the nature of elements, so I'm gonna use some fire around Hal to melt him.
Forgive
Remember,
me, for I
it's not physical ice, though. Remember?
Yeah.
It freezes the element, it is not ice.
Is it like
But
Anna
this is
from
the book of
Frozen?
Elements.
No, what I'm trying to say is that it's not acting like ice in the sense that it freezes you like the physical ice or like the physical bonding of freezing ice. It is freezing the ether, the magic inside a person. It's causing it to slow and halt to a crawl.
Hey, Cactus. Is this
Yes.
kind of like Anna in Frozen?
Not what I was going for, but I guess
Oh.
kinda.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna change the nature of the ice that's creeping up Hal to return the Hal's nature to his original state.
As you do so, the frost goes back to the point where it started on his kneecap, but is slowed now.
There you go.
So it's not fully stopped, but you did halt it and reset the progress. So the map has now changed.
That was terrifying.
So
That's
Ooh.
weirdly like
you all...
It really
It looks
makes-
odd like a what?
uterus.
Not... I guess. Yeah, I guess. But,
A uterus sitting for a pelvis with a face.
I thought the bottom looked like a frog face, but you know, so...
Sorry.
Yeah.
I see the frog though.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, it's
as-
got fallopian tubes.
Oh god, what the fuck? So... So, out of... God, I need to get that out of my head. Ugh. So,
It's got the mucous
sorry.
membrane, everything.
Okay.
Anyways.
I'm sorry. I'm basically a second Callie. I'm so sorry.
So, as I
Anyways.
was saying, you enter the room, and as you enter down the spiral staircase, you come to a room that is lit with a center pyre of a blue flame. And all four corners of the room are towers of almost like a crystallized ice, and in the other far four corners is the illuminating glow of this energy that is rupturing up from the bottom up to the top, which is leading and powering almost this frost. The spire is constantly giving off frost in the ice of it that crawls up the steps.
That is.
Oh, when we left, did the other pyre relight because the monk?
No, he hasn't recharged enough.
Can we relight it?
Not if you're not a monk.
Okay. Then our only option.
I mean, Hal or Prango could temporarily relight it, but they would have to spend a lot of key points.
Our only option, from what I can see, is to mercilessly pummel that which caused this distress.
Can I insight and try to figure out like how it could be dismantled or deactivated?
You are wise, friend.
Which thing?
That the frost pyre. That's a 30.
Okay, so as you know of a rule being in this temple, what happens is that this pyre is their connection point. So while it is, you could disrupt it somehow, you would either need high octane magic, or you would need to find... So, I'll give you a couple solutions, but all that you can... What you can... Just don't worry about that for now. So, what you gather from the pyre is this is the connection point of a rule, but also this is how she's able to freeze over this temple. And this is like her, conduit point. As for how to dismantle it, you don't quite know, because, again, it's not like ice where you can just melt it and it's gone. It is freezing the ether in the bodies, so you might have to work outside the box a bit. As for if you understand anything from it, you have a vague idea. Your vague idea is that you need to be able to find either a totem somewhere, because the totem is the thing that can summon a god. So there's a totem somewhere in this area of a rule that you can break, and that would weaken the connection, and then from there you would have to light a new pyre of a different magic or god, or some other representation of one, to basically counteract and snuff it out. So for a rule, you would have to light a pyre of Sylvanas, and they would cancel each other out and snuff it out.
Alright.
But you have to be able to weaken it first, because right now it's just fucking blowing up like a bonfire.
I personally believe that our best course of action is to beat the ever-loving, and I do believe the term is shit, out of this Arul.
Or you could attempt to find the physical embodiment of them somewhere on the floor.
And beat that.
Agreed.
I'm with that. That sounds great.
Oh, by the way, Elfwin, you're part of the 8 willing creatures that can all speak to each other in our minds, and the tree ants aren't included because that's more than 8, but Sir Ink, Slush, and Misty are.
Wait, I do not need to speak to communicate with a lot of you?
No.
I'm going to think about ponies.
We can't read your thoughts, but you could talk to us without it being out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's half
I
of the way
shall.
that I communicate.
I
One
shall.
minute. 1 minute. I'll be
It's
right
like
back.
a
You guys
con-
keep talking.
It's like yeah. It's like the constant message spell, basically.
I shall communicate.
Unless
Have you
Balsam,
fully used up all 8?
I believe so, because I'm counting. Alpha's 1, you're 2, 3 is Hal, 4 is me, Prango is 5, Misty is 6, Slush is 7, Sir Ink is 8. But if either of you need to change that from your spirits to your familiars, I can do that instead.
We can't summon our spirits.
Okay. Then I shall communicate to the lot of you.
Your spirits are in your soul, so we'll say it's the Thanks-a-Lotl and Ivan. Hang on,
His
sorry,
name-
I had a child come in.
His name is
Was I
Turkus.
able to summon? I don't
So
remember.
He's like attached to your like shoulder as like a little head thing.
That's Sir
He's-
Ink.
I shall
Yeah.
come toward the lot
Oh.
of you. If you
So
can't hear my thoughts,
I don't know
please
if you can
press the button of a
hear,
button.
but there is a cat in my arms that is begging for my attention.
I do
Don't.
not hear the purring, but I would die for that cat.
There's a child.
I have
in
to
my
go
arms
take care of
currently
him, so
begging for my
BRB.
attention.
Look, I would die for the child, but like, I'm not gonna go near it.
That is okay.
Your cats, where's mine? They
I
haven't
would
bothered
look.
me yet.
I feel like children are precious and they are amazing, and I'll wait for them and make faces at babies, even though the parents are like, "That's rude." I'm like, "It's okay, ma'am. I started it." But
Oh, I let my kids make all the faces.
Oh, that is.
I love making faces at babies. But like, them's fragile humans, and I try not to influence them any more than mild whimsy.
Whimsy is always welcome. He's off to bed now.
Like, if there's a kid that's like under a year old, I won't even go like within 5 feet of that because that child's head is not fully formed,
That's true.
and I do not wish to hinder that. I'm a clumsy bitch.
But Chester, have you seen my cats?
No. There's a video. I'm waiting for it to load. Oh my god, I love it. Look at that beast.
This is my kitten.
I have doggos, but like I'm in no mental shape to take care of them right now. So they're like in their crates. Like I've high key been drinking this whole time.
All good.
Yeah, we usually drink too.
Yeah,
Look,
I got wine right now.
I don't know
I
what
had,
the other one is.
I might
Pink
just
for
pop a
pause. I'm
gummy.
gonna go get my dogs because I don't know
I've
where
got
they are.
coffee.
I had pink drink and rum. That is not how a bottle goes. Hold on.
It's funny.
Are we on a pause?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would like to show you guys something dear to me right now.
Mm.
No. No, thank you.
Okay, then don't look. I don't fucking care. So, see this? This horned beast right here?
Nice.
That is my Rita Repulsa wig.
Mm.
I've been like,
Fingers.
putting my heart into this for the last 6 days, even though I've had like 4 months to do it.
Mm.
Also, ignore the galaxy on my. No, actually, it looks kind of cool in that shot.
Yeah, it does. I have those two paintings in the back.
I painted that on my wall shortly after I moved in, and then did shame because I have Barbie pink paint for the rest of the room.
Yeah, I don't know
Nice.
where my second cat is. He's sleeping
Also,
somewhere.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's.
I am
like,
so sorry. My cat is like a small child, and he just wanted to be held for a bit.
You never fucking apologize for the desires of that cat.
Same. Sven is now permanently
was-
in my arms.
He was yelling at the door so fucking loud that I heard him through all of you guys talking over each other.
Okay,
So what do you want to do?
I play this character better when I have camera anyway.
Mm.
You got it.
Yeah. But
I'm drunk enough not to care that I'm the only one on camera.
As long as you're good with it.
I am.
Nice. That's awesome.
So are we like on a how do we get to the down below areas over here or here?
Yeah, like I would like to break a foot off, but not completely because I am.
They're just walkways.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean me
You
and
just take
Prango
off your
won't
foot?
So we have a decision of left or right, is what I understand.
left.
Cactus? I know they're not, but is there a chance these are slides?
No.
Damn it.
I would also like to inform our Harangon party member that though you are not diminutive, you are mighty.
Here, I found my Bubba.
If you should decide not to walk, I would gladly hold you.
Oh no, I walk. Yes.
This is Mardigan. He's my grumpy old man.
I love him.
He my babes.
I see a Callie for the first time. I adore you.
This is my chaos gremlin, Stella. Come here. Oh, Misty's as big
I
as
guess
a
I
Stella.
gotta turn my camera a little more this way. Look, you're gonna have to deal with the fact this is my depression den. Okay.
I mean,
Acceptable.
yeah.
I've got laundry piled up everywhere.
Stella,
Look,
say
there's
hi.
like paper
Stella
plates
needs a
everywhere because I
haircut.
can't be bothered to do. Is that a dog?
Yeah, this is my Stella. She's my chaos gremlin. She is only
Look,
9 months
I
old.
need everyone to understand that if you show me your animals, I will gladly die for them, but I can only die once. So like,
Why
then-
does your breath smell like poop? You gross
Because
dog.
it's a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. But we always go left. Because left is always
we can
right.
go left. Look,
I argue to go
Left?
right on a regular basis, but
if the
Left is
majority would like
always
to go
right.
left, I will go left.
are we back on? I thought we were still paused.
No,
No.
we were never paused.
Oh,
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Sorry, cactus.
We were never paused. I just
Oh.
said all of you keep talking and keep going, and I just got to go deal with my cat.
As long as nobody sung a song, I think we should be good.
I
Uh,
can't sing the
Leave him
song.
alone.
Oh,
Leave
I-
him
I-
alone.
That would be a bad thing.
But now that you're
Bad.
back, Cactus, I wanted to say something to Sludge.
Okay.
I wanted to tell him that if I go feral, make sure I don't kill my friends.
He just kind of
Why would you go feral?
You don't hear this conversation, shush.
No.
Because the monk said that if elementals, if Genasi's go in there, he's seen many Genasi's got infected by the cold, and then were frozen, and when you're frozen, your mind degrades over time because you can't move, but you're still living, until you become nothing. So they go back into, because all a Genasi is a more intelligent elemental, so they would go into a primordial elemental fury state.
Yeah.
Think of like Hercules elementals, not like D&D elementals.
Yeah.
Hercules, as in the Disney movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Think of the tornado guy.
Like, not for its accuracy to Greek mythology, but like,
Yeah.
The gladiator.
yeah, it's a
Fucking-
fucking jam.
Hercules be Roman and Heracles be Greek.
Yeah. But yeah, think of the tornado guy in that movie, and that would be hell if he went feral.
The Titans, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my husband's favorite movie, so I've seen it 1,000 times, and I can watch it
So
1,000
good.
more.
Hades is a queen.
Okay, moving on from Disney nostalgia and back into D&D. Which way are you guys going? Are you splitting up?
We're millennials, I'm sorry.
Left is always right.
Yeah.
Are you?
No. Walk
You know
with
what?
me while we go.
The older I get, the more left I lean. Let's go.
Yeah, honestly.
But
So
I'll continue telling Slush, like, if I go free solid, one, get me out of here.
I'm gonna
Two.
follow the mighty dragon, who's not a god, and he.
Pringle will
Never
hang
said
back
I was
with
a god.
the thistle.
so
Why do people
Thistle,
keep thinking I've called myself a god?
Pringle,
Because the
hold,
dryads think
hold
you're a
on,
god.
Balsam. Hold on, Balsam.
Your followers say you're a god, dude.
Okay, so Hal, are you going left or right?
Well, I was still trying to talk to Slush, but everyone kept talking.
He gave
I'm
you
sorry.
a salute, like he understands.
Okay, good. Good point.
Also,
But
wouldn't
I-
walk that far away from people.
Left
Yeah,
or right?
I'm going left.
Okay.
We al- we
Thistle,
always
what do you
go
want
left.
to do?
Prango.
Yeah.
Hey, Prango. Well, I mean, but I don't want to interrupt what everybody else is doing.
No, you're good.
Prango, I know you've been like looking at my spirits lately. What's up with that?
I mean, it's really nothing. Like, I just see everybody else with these cool extra things, and kind of makes me want one or two. And then I see you with them, and See Hal, and now even Boston has one.
Yeah, we kind of had a rough go, like, with my first one, but the second one seems really nice. They don't like to be split up, though, is the thing. I'd offer you one, but you'd have to take care of both of them.
I could do that. Like, I don't have much beside my fists, you know.
All right, I'm gonna bring out my spirits, and I wanna talk to them.
You can't.
Why not?
Not here.
Not here.
They can't be
Can I
summoned
talk to them
here.
in my head?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I can't bring them out, Prango, and I'd really like them to meet you and like find out if they want to go with you before, because I take adopting. They're not pets, but I take adopting creatures very seriously, and I want to make sure they're going to a good home. And I know you, but they have to like you as well. So when we get out of here, we can talk about it. Okay?
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, yeah.
All right. Catching up with everybody now.
Prangle will like bound forward toward the front of the group with Balsam.
Oh.
Running up and around the walls like it's a fucking half pipe on Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Pause. Unpause. So you guys are following up on the tail.
Yes.
So as
Prango
you
bounced to the front, apparently.
As in your head, Thistle, the spirits call out and say, yes, dear Thistle, Home Thistle, for how may I be able to...
You called me dear. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Okay, we'll talk later.
Oh, do you not wish to talk to me now?
Yeah, so
Home
my
Thistle?
tablet is acting up. It's pulling up the thing, but it's not showing me anything. It's not actually pulling up the map, so I will just have to do without the map right now.
Okay.
It's all good.
We will
I'll
help
control
however
you.
we can.
I'll move you around.
I'll control
That's
Prango.
That's
Give him
Balsam's
over. Give him over.
I adore Prango. Oh, I've played a Harangon like once before, and
You said you caught up, right?
I'll just control him with
Yep,
Thistle.
I would have run up around the walls like Tony Hawk Pro Skater half pipe and...
Love it.
I just imagine that you're fucking rail grinding like Sonic the Hedgehog.
oh my god, that's so cute.
I like Tony Hawk better.
So,
Oh,
before
yeah.
any of you guys go further,
He's actually a very handsome guy.
the Knight of Fallen says to you, Thistle, you wish to talk to us.
Yes, but we can talk later. I need to focus on what's going on right now. I'm sorry you can't come out right now. I really wish you could.
That is okay. I shall stay here. You just see them kind of like sitting on a fire. And there's a sword in the fire, and they're just kind of sitting around it.
It's a very cheery place you guys have made for yourself and my soul. I approve.
I hope everyone gets the reference. So,
Yeah.
I see.
I'm
I
pretty
turned
drunk,
it.
so maybe not.
you
I turned
come.
to
Can you
Thistle's like,
repeat? Can you repeat it?
They're sitting around a fire, a bonfire with a sword sticking in the middle of it.
Oh.
And there's a
No, I
lantern
don't
on the
get
hill.
it.
That's Dark Souls.
yeah.
Oh,
this is
shit.
Arthurian. I
Okay.
have no clue.
Look, all I know about Dark Souls is the many, many videos I've watched on Bloodborne.
So, you guys come to the front, and Prango, you're about to bounce off the other wall. As soon as you stop, though, you're halted as there is a giant cravine in the middle of this section going down.
Is it a crevasse or a ravine?
Ravine.
Okay.
It is a ravine, and there's a small pathway that goes around the outside of it.
Are we unpaused?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
unpaused.
We've been on pause
I
apparently
will
the whole
take a
time.
look down there.
You're not going to look down it?
I am going to take a look down it.
I need
I shall not.
as you're all moving across this, though, I need you all to make me a
Oh shit.
athletics
This is where
check.
Balsam dies.
Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. I have
Athletic
no
check?
strength
Athletics
modifier.
check for light footing.
I have fucking
That's
zero.
an 11.
I have a +2, so
Oh god, you guys are all gonna
That's a
fall
10.
down the hole.
Holy shit!
If it was fucking dex space, I'd be fine.
Yo, I got a natural 20.
So
Damn!
here's what happens. Prango,
Oh shit.
a couple of the rocks crumble and you're having a very difficult time, and you start to slide down the side a bit, but you're not falling in yet, but you're having a hard time getting off this slope. Balsam, you're kind of the same thing. You're kind of stumbling a lot. Probably gonna fall, but you have wings, so I don't really think you have anything to worry about. And Alfwin, you're dancing. You're just pirouetting everywhere.
Can I utilize my natural 20 to help others?
Um,
How far across is this?
20-ish feet.
I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking horizontal jump.
Would you like to check what's in the ravine first?
Well, I'm gonna make the jump across the ravine first, because we're trying to get across it, right? So I'm gonna use my bunny hop and just, like, off of the nearest surface that I can, bounce 25 feet or 30 feet ahead.
Sorry, Stella wanted to go out on the balcony. What did
Strength
I miss?
save.
They're about to fall into a ravine.
Make me a strength save,
Excellent.
Prango.
Can I
A
assist?
strength save
Yeah.
for what?
I asked if you wanted to check what was in the ravine, and because you're doing some platforming, it's almost like I had a platform trap.
I thought we were walking across the ravine already.
You're walking along the side edge of the cliffside. You said you wanted to jump across the ravine, meaning going.
I didn't know we were walking along the cliffside. I thought we were walking across. No, I
No.
would want to check in the ravine first, then before I decided to jump.
That's
to
why
jump
I
out.
asked.
I
think
understand
the
now.
black
Yes.
spot
Right
on the
ahead.
map is the ravine.
In front of you. This thing.
This big black
But-
bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
since I already did it, I will go ahead and just roll the strength save.
You're gonna knock down the whole bridge.
21.
You managed to. You managed not
Anyway.
to be caught by it, but as you see a crystal worm come up and try to bite and grapple you as it comes up, bites, and goes back into the ravine as you jump across to the other side.
Alright,
Damn.
Prango clearly didn't need my help, and I'm assuming Balsam doesn't.
No.
I would like to, with my natural
Balsam,
20.
do you want to fly across?
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, I already did
Well,
it. I already
strength
took the
save.
action.
Damn.
Oh no!
Can I go ahead and check
I
it
I
down
can't
into
help
the
you if you
ravine
just
now?
quiet, friend.
Bye, guys.
Impetuous
can't
dragon.
11.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Balsam, it comes up and snatches you in its jowls, and you are shunted to the floor below.
Hey,
Goodbye.
Hey, what?
where I have a natural 20, can I try to help him? Instead of effortlessly getting across?
You could, but he already went across.
Shit, I'm sorry. I tried.
Hal and Thistle, as you're bringing up the rear, you see just Balsam. I'm assuming you're both looking at the map.
Yeah.
You just see him flap across, and before you saw the crystal worm come up and try to snatch Prango, and then it comes up again, just like in a fucking video game through Mario, and just bite and drags him down. Balsam, you are now on floor 3.
I'm just gonna say,
Shit.
holy shit.
It looks nice.
I will. So, floor 3. I'm not going to give too much a description, but as you are down there, it is a floating mass of rock with neon, with like almost translucent, ghostly lights fixed all around as there's flowing ethereal water coming from a top source.
Oh.
That's all that I'm going to say before the rest of the party gets there.
It's
Wait,
pretty
does
nice down here.
Balsam, how far down is it?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
It's wait, isn't there a psychic link?
Can you fly back up? Yeah, there is.
He's currently getting wrestled
I
by
could.
a worm.
Can we
Okay,
see
but
Yeah,
like,
but I'm in
are
this
Can we
thing's
see
mouth.
what's going on?
oh shit, a worm in his
The-
brain?
The hole, or rather the ravine, is about 120 feet down.
Oh,
Damn
yeah.
it.
So he's currently being coiled up and bitten by this worm. It's not hitting you in terms of like your AC, so it's not really doing any damage. It's just kind of gnawing on you. It's kind of annoying, but it does have you wrapped up.
Balsam's a chew toy.
Yes.
Shocking grasp.
Okay.
Good job, babe.
Roll to hit.
That's 21.
Great. As you try to touch it with a magical shocking grasp, you see that, just like your refraction wand, the crystal on it absorbs the magic and then bends it and then refracts it back at you.
Oh,
Oh no.
can I
Turns-
say I activated lightning arbor?
No.
Fuck.
You're getting a lightning lure.
No.
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
So, I know I can tell the ravine is about 120 feet down, correct?
You can, but you can't tell if there's a bottom. Like, you can't tell what's at the bottom because it's dark and...
Alright, give me just a second to look at this.
You can tell it goes 120 feet down, but you can't tell if it's a total of 120 feet. I'm telling you out of character it's 120 feet, but in character it's like... That's 120 feet, but I don't know if it goes any further.
Yeah.
You're taking 25 lightning damage, Taurus.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna reach out to Thistle via telepathy thing. Do you think I should go down there and get him?
If you think you could help, I can't jump that far.
I mean, I can probably punch the thing to, like, death.
Do it, and if you have any problems, just let me know, and I'll do the teleporting thing.
I can
Cool.
attempt
Alright.
to help. I
I
am.
love Brango, man.
Look, I can attempt to help. I am not. Of
Or I could
flesh,
just-
and it may find me unpleasant to digest.
I could just go down and try to teleport him out of there.
It's alright, I got it. I'm gonna
Now
go
then.
ahead and run down the wall 65 feet and then jump down.
Prango just really wants to punch something.
Okay.
Roll me
real
another
quick,
strength
I'm gonna
save, Prango.
I'm gonna go BRB like in less than a minute. I'll be back soon.
Prango, roll me another
Okay.
strength save.
I'm gonna spend a key point to re-roll it. 24.
You succeed as one comes up, and everyone sees it comes up, clamps, and then goes down as it missed. Okay, now you're
there's
falling
multiple.
60 feet. So let me roll your fall
I'm
damage.
falling 55.
Okay, I'm rolling fall damage.
Go ahead. I can reduce it. I can reduce it by 70, so there's not even a point.
I mean, you could get hit by 1,000 damage.
36.
It's 1d6 per. It's 1d6 or 10 per every 10 feet, and so it's a max of 5d10. Max at 50. I can still reduce it to 0.
36.
Reduce it to 0. I'm coming down with just a flurry of Shang-Chi, not Shang-Chi. Who is the goddamn dude from Mortal Kombat that does the flying kicks?
Yes, I'm so upset that that's not my ex would know this, like off the top of his head.
I can't remember the name, but I'm just coming down with a whole bunch of strikes
Say
right
Shang-Chi,
to his
I'm gonna
fucking
go with-
skull.
Yeah.
And as
Okay.
I am falling, as I'm falling, and after I do this, I have to. No, so I'm also going to go into a regular rage as I am jumping down from the sky.
Let me make a mini combat encounter here.
Yeah. I'll probably
And I'm
say to
gonna go reckless.
Rango, how dark is it down there?
Okay, I'm just
I'd
gonna
assume
draw a
fairly
square
dark.
over here to make a mini combat encounter. So 1 minute.
I believe it's an 18 to hit.
One minute.
If anybody here's a wrestling fan, this is like early 2000s Rey Mysterio. Who's that jumping out the sky?
Booyaka, booyaka.
619.
You don't hit.
I will spend 2 key points to bring that up to a 22.
Hits.
Cool. I'm gonna throw in my rending bright curse. I'm currently in fire because I never changed it. So I'm gonna put all 4 fire counters on him.
Okay, as you put your rending right into him, what happens is just like balsam, the magic goes in and refracts, and now you have 4. Now you have max fire counters on you.
Oh, that's not fun. I don't like that.
Don't use magic on this thing.
And it was refracted to be upscaled. So what is the damage? Let me go check that.
It's 4d4.
It is now upscaled to 46.
What the fuck? That's gonna fucking suck.
So let me roll that.
I can't use magical effects against this thing.
You're taking
And my
14
curse
fire
is-
damage every time it's your turn.
And my curses
Oh,
count
shit.
as magical effects.
Hmm?
And my curses count as magical effects.
Yes. Even though it's hemoglobin magic, it's still magic in nature.
Okay, so I literally can't do anything. Except for punch. Like even my regular key strikes will, or well, no, actually my key strikes are
Your-
spiritual.
Your keys are spiritual.
I mean, but does my
Your blood monk uses a key point, but it's acting as magic because hemoglobin magic.
okay? What about my Grand Wing stuff?
Still uses magic.
So if I were to use Godspeed, the extra damage I dealt would be dealt back to me instead.
Yes.
Jesus. All right, well, give me 1 second. I need to look at some thing.
In the meantime, it's an athletics to get around this.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Roll me athletics, Hal.
Yeah, I'm going on. I might be joining you down the hole. I rolled a 6.
You
What
could have just
is-
walked around.
I did try to walk around.
Oh, okay.
What is Slush gonna do here?
All
I'm
right.
gonna holler down. Y'all
Cool.
ready for that dimension door yet?
Slush
Yeah.
got a 19 and he's gonna cast a floating disc under you, Hal.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go mute. I'll be back in a, or not back, but I'll be not. I won't be here for a few minutes.
Okay,
Wait.
so Hal, you
Slush-
are
floating
suspended.
Yes.
Thank you, buddy.
Look,
Go to the
Is that-
principal's office.
how fucking magical is that ice demon?
Eh.
That's not an answer, friend.
Well, what did you ask?
How magical is that icy demon, friend?
What do you mean? Like, with the concepts of, like, this area? Like, how it's affecting him?
You know what? It's a dumb question. So, like, I'm basically like, wait, what else can this bitch do?
He is an
A lot of stuff.
out of character. He is an ascended ice devil. He's following in the cult of Hal, but because he gained a godly boon, he was allowed to be ascended, so he became a level 20 character.
Holy fucking balls.
He's my best friend.
More
Were
specifically,
you asking?
he is a wizard monk.
Holy shit! I'm sorry. Okay. Quick question.
Yeah.
In regards to devils and demons, is it still the same that demons are lawful? Or sorry, demons are chaotic, but devils are lawful.
Yes, devils are lawful, and they work in a ruling nature depending on the devil. Particularly, ice devils are lawful to their masters, but they also have an insecurity complex to that master.
Okay. Is that master still the frost dude that's in a block of ice from 3.5? Starts with an I want to say. Look, I've got the book, but like, I'm a dumbass right now.
Is it a god?
Yes. Well, kind of. He's a prince of hell. Basically, he was frozen in the frozen layer of hell, which hell is lawful. The abyss is chaotic.
1 minute.
Well, right now I'm his master. So
Right. Okay.
So you mean one of the demons of the 9 hells?
Yes.
Ice devils come from the layer called Colchitis or Colcutus.
Yes.
He is the archdevil that is the progenitor of them, but he does not control them so much as we discussed the lore of ice devils before, me and Hal, but the general gist is that ice devils, they're formed in Colcutus, and what happens is then they have to like train for like some 1,000 years with something before they're released. And then once they're released, they go out and seek out power and strength. They worship power and strength, and they seek out a master. And if you show greater power and strength than them, they will worship you as a god because that's the whole thing they seek out. And so they want to serve you because, you know, they want to serve their master in the best way possible. Think of like an army general with an inferiority and insecurity complex.
Okay.
They're also kind of stupid. They're intelligent in the sense that they can carry out complex plans, but they're dumb because they go for the most straightforward view about it. So if you told them, I want you to go capture that person over there, they would break through 5 houses and their walls to grab the person instead of just running to the front door, busting the door down to grab them.
Okay, they're gonna think it through.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But generally speaking, they indoctrinated this one as a follower of their cult because of their class abilities as a manipulator bard, and now he's slush and he serves them.
Okay.
I gave him a name because he won me a battle and he needed a name because he's a good
first
boy.
and foremost, I am in no way opposed to Slushy. I love him.
But no, that's quick lore on ice devils.
Yeah, I'll tell you about the manipulator class that I got later.
DM, message me later and I will type up that whole fucking chapter for you from 3.5.
I read all the lore on it, so I know what you mean.
Okay. Yeah, I have, Lords of
Cactus
the
has a
Abyss.
crazy knowledge of like past D&D.
I've woven lore from 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, and OG D&D into this campaign.
I have Lords of the Abyss, and I fucking studied that book more than I've studied my Bible.
I think my favorite, not to go. We'll talk later on lore. This is.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yeah, you guys are nerding out right now, and I'm
But,
here for it.
Sorry, I've been at this for a long ass time, friend.
So I'm on the disc. How far did I fall before I got onto the disc?
5 feet, and now
Which
you're slowly
disc?
ascending up. Slush casted as a bonus action floating disc.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm
how
gonna
the fuck are we getting out of here?
try to continue. Do I need to roll another athletics to get around?
No, he's just gonna like move the floating disc with him.
If
Yeah.
I went down there, like, would I be able to get down there without getting attacked since this creature is grappling Balsam?
Insight.
Yay, I get to burn another point. Oh, that's a 1, but it's a 14.
It involves one of your abilities.
Oh no!
Maybe of space.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, but I was gonna change the density of the air to like cushion me if I just went.
Okay, I mean, you do what you want to do. What do you want to do?
Everybody else do stuff. I have to look things up. 'Cause now
Okay.
it's space. I have to look up space.
That's what books are for.
Back to the battle at hand. Prango and Balsam, you are down here. Prango, you are deciding whether... Wait, is Prango back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're deciding what you want to do. Balsam, you're just getting nommed on, but he's not really hitting you. So you're just like, you're a metal chew toy. Scrape, scrape, teethy scrape.
I want to try
armor?
to free. I want to try to free Balsam.
How do you want to do so?
I want to try to take Void Cutter and slash at the tentacle that's holding him.
Ooh.
Ow.
That might backfire. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Ooh,
Who
you're
am
getting.
I echoing
Look,
from?
if I
Yeah.
I hate my voice.
You're
my
you're echoing from Prango. Prango, what you saying?
sword,
You're
that's
cutting
so-
out. Cutting out real bad.
Mr. Roboto.
Tori Origato, Mr. Roboto, Domo Domo.
Thank you.
I said if I get stuck,
Domo Domo.
You get what? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That kind of weed.
Bro, you are cutting out bad.
now 1 second.
Okay.
Reconnect,
How about
friend.
now?
Can I do something?
Yeah, you can. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna jump
Wait,
down.
am I good?
You're gonna jump down, Thistle?
Yeah, and I'm gonna aim myself so that I can land right on top of Balsam and use gravity control so that it's a slow descent so I'm not gonna hurt him or myself.
Ow.
So as you jump down the hole and as you're speeding and approaching, you see that a snake is coming up to gnaw on you. Do you want to do something about this?
I'm just gonna punch it in the face. Or I guess slash
Nice.
it with my my sword.
I mean, you gotta make me a strength save if you want to try to get up close to it.
Oh, okay. So ignore that.
I
roll.
want to try to slash.
That's a 15.
It failed.
Cool.
Rhaego wants to
So
slash.
it's coming down again and it just smacks in the ground next to Prango. So here's another one of them. Kerchonk on the
So
ground.
am I on top of
As
Balsam
you,
or not?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
As you're descending, you use the concept of space, and you use gravity control. And upon doing so, you slow your descent, so you're kind of like hovering above Balsam right now with like your hand extended.
Am I
So-
within 5 feet of him?
You're 10 feet above him.
I want to get down to like 5 feet above him.
Okay, so you're like 5 feet above him over here.
Okay, perfect. Within. Okay, I'm gonna cast a dimension door and bring Balsam with me. Balsam, are you willing?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going back up to the top of the ravine.
Okay, so you use Dimension Door. Balsam slides. You manage to like use it under Balsam, and you both go under, and it shunts. How much damage does a creature take when they're shunted inside of the door? Because
Oh, hang on, I don't know. Well, it doesn't say anything about creatures that are occupied by it. It says that if I would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or creature, me and any creature traveling will take 4d6 force damage.
roll me the 4d6, and it'll just apply to the creature.
Okay.
As soon as I see them go through the dimension door, I have a
11.
totally different plan.
You have a
Okay.
totally different what?
Totally different plan.
Okay, because I was about to come back for you, Boo. That's an 11.
Okay, it took damage. What do you want to do, Prango?
Alright, I am gonna use my action to dash, and I am running 130 feet up the side of this ravine, up onto the platform above.
Is that just something you
Nice.
can do?
That is something that I can literally just do. It is improved unarmed movement. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, just.
Unarmed,
Is this a new
unarmed
ability?
movement improvement. You can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. So this wall is 120 feet. I have a 65-foot movement speed. With dash, I can move 130, so I can get up there.
Okay, so you're back up towards the top. Combat encounter over.
But we know that thing's down there for when we...
And I'll take that 14 damage. I can cancel this.
So did you?
You would be able to normally cancel it, but because it was
Okay.
refracted back at you, it's no longer
I
your
what, babe?
ability anymore.
So how do I get rid of it?
Have something that can put a fire out.
I'm
Can
just
I
gonna
take my water skin and splash water on him?
Pat it out then.
What did you say? You cut out.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pat it out then.
You're made of fur, my dude.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, stop, drop, and motherfucking roll.
Con save?
Can I just throw
Boss.
some water at him?
You could do
Boss
that
him
too.
will kick dust on him.
Fuck Sam.
Yeah. Fucking
Balsam, what
10.
were you asking if I did?
Oh, I was asking where the dimension door came back. I was wondering if I had to make
No,
a
it
roll
came
to get
across
past
the other side of the
again.
ravine. So you just throw some water on him, psh, it goes out. So now you're stuck between a fork in the road. Do you go right or left?
Left is
Left
always
is
right.
always right.
Left didn't do us so well last time, you fools.
Left is always right.
So
Got
we
to
go right.
always trust in the wind.
I want to go right.
Then you can go right.
Turn
I'm
back.
just being,
Prango starts stumbling
I'm just
toward the
being
left.
contrary right now, to be honest.
Prango starts stumbling toward the left while just
Alpha,
screaming
can
out,
you still
"Left
move your
is
token?
always right."
Balsam, when you say about the wind thing,
Stop
do you look
moving.
back at Hal when you say that again?
So,
He can.
Alfwin, can you still move your token?
I was
I
just not paying
can't.
attention
I'm just
that we were
dumbass.
moving.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, I
They're
was
moving.
paying attention to the movement.
They're moving ahead left. So as you guys continue down the corridor left, you come to, you're just coming around a little bind here, and you see in front of you there is a doll on the ground.
A doll?
A white doll with no stitch marks.
No
Oh, well,
stitch
isn't
marks,
that
you
cute?
say?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Made
made
out
out
of-
of cloth?
It is made out of a white cloth. Something that looks very very familiar to Hal.
I was about to say, is it a voodoo doll?
It is a voodoo doll.
Be careful,
Oh,
Alpha. We've had
God.
marionettes attack us.
It is a
Voodoo,
doll?
voodoo.
Oh my
Can I
goodness.
make an insight check, please?
I would like to cradle the doll.
Same.
Prango,
Don't,
Do
wait,
it.
wait, don't.
Prango, without an insight, you just know that it's a voodoo doll.
I rolled a 17.
It's a very gentle cradle.
So,
Oh,
Thistle,
it's
Till it cradles you.
slow down, guys. So, Thistle,
yeah.
as your insight, you understand that in terms of this magic, it is a twisted magic that is not necessarily evil nor good. It is just twisted in the sense that it is a voodoo doll. Unbound voodoo doll.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
I thought Alfwin already picked it up.
I would like to cradle it if you all don't stop me.
They all called dibs first.
Yeah, I have an ability with voodoo dolls.
I'll roll a
that's why-
d4 and we'll see who picks it up first.
Okay. How do I roll a d4 in?
I'm rolling a d4.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alf, when you picked it up first.
Okay, I'm very gentle.
I just want to keep an ear out, by the way, like an active ear out for anything in the vicinity that's not us.
I would like to point out that I'm definitely under the influence of being really gentle with dolls because I was raised a girl.
So, as you...
Question:
Yes.
Are you a doll?
Me?
Yeah, you kind of look like one.
A little bit. I cannot say for sure what I am.
I think you're an
I'm gonna
amazing
go with
thing.
porcelain doll.
Oh, thank you. I loved them as a child. I think I have a fondness for them.
So...
Hal, what can you do with voodoo dolls?
That's kind of hard to explain.
Wait, a voodoo doll, what is that?
A voodoo doll.
That's what you're holding, babe.
Oh,
It's an ability where I can look at someone and connect them to the voodoo doll, stick some pins in them, and if I take damage, I can turn the damage to them instead.
That is bomb, and this will definitely be useful somehow.
what does this doll look like? Anyone you know?
No, because it's not connected to anyone yet.
Oh. So if I were to not stick pins in it, say I were to coddle it and give it positive affirmations, would that also have a positive effect?
It would still be a voodoo doll.
It would be a blank voodoo doll.
She would have to attune it to somebody.
But if you attuned it to someone, and I were to give it positive affirmations and to treat it as precious, would that cause harm?
No.
Not too
Depends
sure.
In
on
order-
how hard
out
you are
of-
squeezing the
Out of
doll.
I
character,
like the way you think.
out of character, the only way to cause harm with the voodoo doll is that the voodoo doll connects the spirit of somebody to the doll, and you stick pins in it. The pins act as links for damage. So when you pull the pin
Right.
out, yep,
But what about positive reinforcement and enrichment?
no effect.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
The best
So
you might achieve is they feel a nice warm feeling inside their heart for some reason.
Okay, look. Folks need to feel that sometimes, but... Okay, so this... In character. So this voodoo doll is unconnected, or is it connected?
Unconnected. It's blank right now.
Oh. So if we pick it up, it cannot be connected to...
Correct.
I believe you have to insert a piece of your body.
Okay.
Uh,
Would it be so
No.
bad if I were to claim it as my own and not put anyone within this, as I do not desire control over anyone?
Little goody two shoes are here.
I'm sorry?
I said, little goody two shoes over here.
Forgive me, I do not wear shoes.
He's saying you're a little too kind.
Where did we find this one?
In the forest.
Why would I wish to cause someone harm?
I feel as though that
Because everything
she
here-
found us.
Well, most shit here wants to cause us harm.
And I shall cause them harm directly. They shall know where their harm comes from.
Blossom
And
just looks
I get
great
that,
at
I
Elfwine.
do. I get that, I do. I'm right there with you. Direct harm, all my jazz. Yeah. But see how she has some shit go down with in the arena with me. We fought these slime mafia dude things. And they were really weird. They had a lot of things shit with time. Yeah. But Hal got a voodoo doll. With pins in it from one of the dudes who was doing some
some freaky shit with it.
Yeah, I got a lot of pins stuck on me. It didn't.
PTSD flashbacks.
No.
And so
Cam.
she got the
Cam.
doll. I got something else. I don't really remember what it was at the moment. That's not a character. I don't have my notebook on me.
Yeah, what'd you call me,
Okay.
Prango?
I don't know. What did I call
Prango
you?
got temporal
heard him.
caffeine
All right.
That's right.
that he can
I got the
inject into
temporal-
himself with syringes.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, but I don't know that in character. Let's go.
But I got this. I got heroin.
You got heroin.
Sorry, what is
What
heroin?
the hell is heroin?
Prango doesn't even know himself. It's a made-up word.
You know what? Since I've been to prison, can I know about that?
Nope.
Hal knows what I'm talking about. No, so it makes me really fat. It's more like speed, actually. It's like instant speed.
Wait,
And I
is this
think-
related to the voodoo doll?
No. Yes?
No,
Kinda.
kinda.
Wait, is this doll full of this heroin substance you speak of?
Oh no.
Maybe.
Trying to
It
sneak
might
it
be.
past
I don't
customs.
know.
Wait, how would I know?
This D&D's turned into a drug trade. Goddamn.
We gotta make our way to the border.
Wait, drugs do not affect me. Perhaps I am fine.
But Cactus, out of character, my ability works. Do I like summon a voodoo doll, or would I need like physical voodoo dolls?
You can make one voodoo doll on your own, but it also helps to have a second one because you can only make one.
Oh, okay. So I gotta try to get it from her.
What if I were to perhaps connect this voodoo doll to one of you
That would not be advised.
and make sure to only give positive affirmations and perhaps the occasional back rub?
That wouldn't be advised.
Or how about this? And I'm gonna try to swipe the doll out of her hand. No offense to you, but
No,
this
you're
is
good.
so I'm gonna try to swipe the doll out of her hand.
Don't let him just take it. Fight him for
I
it.
would also like to do an opposing sleight of hand.
There
Sleight
we
of
go.
hand versus sleight of hand.
All right,
That's what you do.
that's a
Yeah,
9.
I failed. I got a 10.
You beat him.
Well, I got higher
But
than
you
me.
beat him.
And I don't have anything I can do to add to those.
Now, alright guys, now.
Fight,
Like,
You see Hal, or not Hal, you see Prango like stumble forward trying to grab the doll out of your hand, and you just lift it up a little bit. Mind you, I don't know how tall you are.
I am 5'6".
I am 2.5 foot tall.
All right, I will lift it slightly, as with what would work for that particular
Yeah.
role.
And then just like a cartoon character, just stumbles and then face first.
Yeah.
You,
I'm good.
you're hanging it above his head as he tries to jump for it.
Look,
I'm
he
good.
jumped for it, and I just raised it slightly.
Alphalin.
Yes.
And then
May I-
Prango. So if you start doing that, like, so he'll jump just like a normal little like foot off the ground jump, and then the last time he lifted higher, I'm full on just up in the air. I can jump a maximum of like 45 feet in the air.
Okay, but basically what I have an opposition to is you trying to take it from me. Never asked for it.
That's what I was gonna try to say. So,
Man
Okay,
could've just
go on.
asked.
Alphalin,
Yes.
may I please have the voodoo doll? If there's anything I can do for you in return for it, I will do it.
What is your intentions with this doll?
To use it mostly to protect myself or anyone else here.
So you intend to keep it from being used against yourself or others?
Yes.
Oh, then I'll just fucking hand it to you.
Thank you.
I
Now,
see
if you
you
need anything-
speaking, CC, but I don't hear your voice.
And I tell you, Alphalin's like, if you ever need anything from me, just ask.
I shall do
Prango
so.
keeps on jumping.
Better?
Better.
I'm gonna basically hand it over over Prango's head.
Yeah.
It both literally and metaphorically goes over Prango's head.
Cactus, which one? Is it void or is it the other one that I can pull things out of and have them last?
You mean make something out of nothing? That's
Yeah.
void.
Alright, I'm gonna open the void and I'm gonna pull out a doll that is not voodoo but looks in every other way similar to this thing and hand it to Alfwin.
As you pull out from the void, it is a bright green. It's like a bright green doll. It looks exactly like the other doll, made of antimatter.
This is for you.
Oh, you are too kind. Thank you.
Please do not
welcome.
have them touch.
Have the dolls touch?
Don't have the dolls touch, or they will explode.
Okay,
Yeah,
your dolls are not friends though. You can't act things out with them because if they touch, bad things will happen. Deal?
Do
Yeah,
they have
Put it in my
personal,
pocket.
very important differences?
Yours is green
Oh,
and can't be used to enchant people.
okay. I shall keep this.
Yeah, I'll put the other doll in my pocket or my backpack.
Don't think it's quite called enchanting.
I shall call this doll, Pringle.
Pringle the green doll.
Oh my god.
Would you like to use your powers of void to make it into a bunny?
It's ears and a cute little tail. It doesn't look like Prango, but it definitely looks like a doll bunny.
So
now
Pringle
because
is
you-
Pringle and
I have a doll bunny.
So-
Let me show you.
Now, because you have changed it, it no longer will. If you touch the bunny doll with the normal doll, they won't interact with each other because you've changed it so it only looks like another bunny doll
Oh,
somewhere
now
in
they
the
can
world.
be friends.
Okay, wait, Pringle and this other doll can be friends. Okay.
Oh, you named it
Why-
Thistle? Why didn't I hear that?
I
Why
never-
does that look like me?
It looks like if
It simply has
Damn it.
long ears as a rabbit and a tail. I must that all rabbit folk do not look the same.
Awesome Owaka, I
Gotcha.
say.
Fascist.
that is a
Whoa,
very
why are there
appropriate
two
response.
Prangos?
Oh, fuck.
There's
sorry,
what's
what'd you say,
last
Sally?
at his side.
Thistle.
I didn't hear
Oh, I
Kelly.
said that is a very appropriate response. That not all bunnies look like.
So, would you guys
Uh,
care to move forward?
I'm
Yeah.
looking for my bunny to show you guys what I turned it into, but I had to text the ex to see if they can bring it up. Let's move forward.
go.
So,
Yeah.
Prango, will you move forward?
Yeah, let's move.
Okay, so you move forward, and then you come to eventually a central room area.
Ah, okay.
And as you come to the central room area,
We're
there
traveling up
is-
fallopian tubes.
God fucking damn
fuck
it,
am
not...
Here I am.
No,
Ugh.
no, we're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
Take a
Well, we
point of
don't go
psychic...
back-
This'll take a point of psychic damage.
Why? It's medically correct.
Wait,
No,
Yes.
it's not. It is
I am not
not.
taking a point of psychic damage, but I will stop.
what was the
So, as you enter the room, you see that there is another pyre. This one is red. This red pyre has a fiery aura around it, and you sense death and destruction. Stop moving, Balsam. And there is two rocks surrounding it, where on the left rock there is a totem of
Arl?
Arul. And on the other side, there is a totem of Vecna. And then you see to the far bottom, there is a rickety bridge with a chest on the other side. And to the far
trust
top
that
of the
chest.
room, you see that there is another pyre. This pyre has on top of it a metal cube with etchings of runes in it.
Oh my god, it's a companion cube.
The etchings appear to be infernal in nature and for some reason have a heart on all the sides.
Oh my god, it is the
Oh.
companion cube. I was joking. Holy fuck, cactus.
I want a companion cube.
I know, right?
So, what do one of you want to do?
Oh my god, I'm drawn to the hearts.
Okay.
Oh,
Move your
yeah, I
character
can
over
read.
there.
I don't think I can read him. You said it's written in Infernal?
Yes.
No, but I can't read that.
I don't know
Infernal.
infernal. What I know is what I know is hearts.
Okay, so as you get over to the cube covered in hearts and on each side and infernal ruins, as you get closer, you see there is a there's a red pinkish light coming from inside of it as you approach closer that is glowing brighter as you get closer to it.
Okay, but I read Infernal. So
Okay.
Can I read it?
Yes, you can. So, these ruins, to your knowledge, is trapping energy inside of it, acting as a siphon for this area. And whatever is inside of it is some kind of greater spirit.
Okay, just for the sake of Kestra and Kitsune, who are here, anytime I get like an insight check or information, just assume that it's translated to the rest of the party via like our telepathic link, just for the sake of brevity.
Important to know. Thank you. Okay,
yeah,
okay. So it's siphoning energy, correct?
Yeah,
It's
I'm not keeping
siphoning-
any information from the party. Anything I learn immediately goes out to you all.
It's siphoning energy from an entity that's sealed inside of it, trying to siphon energy from it to keep it contained.
Oh,
Okay.
there's something in it.
So
How
we
do
don't
we-
want to interrupt that.
How do we decipher what's in it? It could be good, it could be bad. This temple has been claimed by Aurel.
I'm gonna insight check that. That's a 14.
Okay.
I would like to as well, please,
Yeah.
1 minute.
just in case I get higher.
Yeah.
That is-
Basically, I would have
that
asked
one.
that question out loud, so holy shit.
Okay.
There was a 29 up in there.
I've never
Yeah, that's
rolled
Rango.
2 nat ones in one session before. This sucks.
So I'll go in
Here's
order of
Victoria.
lowest to highest. So Balsam, you don't get anything. Alfred, you get nothing. It just looks
I
like
didn't
hearts.
roll, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Like anatomical hearts, I'm assuming.
No.
I wouldn't know what to roll here, so honestly, I'm just not gonna.
So Thistle, it's like the Valentine hearts. You know what I mean? Like the emoji hearts. Thistle, you get the sense that whatever is
I'm
inside.
here. I had someone come to the door,
Okay.
but I can hear you.
Okay, so Thistle, from what you understand, is inside this cube is a spirit. It's not a god, but it is a spirit. It is a trapped spirit, but particularly this spirit that is trapped inside here, it's very powerful, but also you get the sense that the cube was made to trap it for some reason, like that it's... You get the sense that you're not supposed to know about it, that it's supposed to be secret. Prango, your insight uncovers that, out of your huge insight roll that you got, whatever is inside of here doesn't feel natural to any plane of magical existence that you know of. Its ether feels entirely separate from everything else. It's like a mixture of magic, ki, chaotic energy. It's a little bit of everything mixed together into a homogeneous slurry. And what you feel from this is that whatever this feels like, your body is telling you, no, do not, just no. It's anytime you try to question what the box is, your mind responds with no. as if you
I
shouldn't.
want to push past that.
As if
I want to push past that. No.
again, every time
He's like, but can I touch it?
your body.
Like, yeah, I want.
So when I say no, is that every time you try to come up with a question for the box to do something with it, your instincts are telling you not so much not to touch it, but not to think about it, not to involve thought with it.
Okay.
Like,
I'm
as
just gonna
soon as
touch
you
it.
try to think about it, you don't. And each time that you try and press harder into it, you start to feel uneasy. That
I'm
you're
just gonna touch it without thinking. Then. No thought about it. Touching it.
That is
nothing.
accurate for Pringo.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna try to pick it up.
This sounds hella Lovecraftian.
Nothing happens physically. Spiritually, your key goes out of whack, and you are rejected from it, slammed into the wall behind you, and as you are slammed into the wall, 5 key points have been drained from your body.
Holy
Ugh.
shit.
Oh my god.
But what I do know is that I don't know this in character. So,
For the next 3 minutes, you cannot use anything key-related as your key is on a high fluctuation, because it is literally inside your body, becoming volatile, spiking everywhere. If you want to think about it, it's like when Goku lost control of his ki. It's like fucking going
again,
wild.
this sounds hella fucking Lovecraftian.
I'm really curious about this box, but I can't think about it. And if I
Alright.
touch it, it saps away my key.
It's okay, friend. I'm a moron. So, having watched this throw Prango back, I'm going to assume for whatever reason this cube is angry.
Before you do any of that, Prango, are you feeling angry right now? Like, are you frustrated by this?
Frustrated, yes. Angry, not necessarily, but
So,
frustrated and curious.
as your frustration grows and your key goes wild, you see that the box, where the place you touched it, a tiny little black hole begins to slightly expand with a red ring around it in the middle of the heart.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I'm going to assume since I didn't roll, I don't see this.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna hold my ground as I see it expand. Do I see anything start coming like out of it?
No. But you feel inside yourself a growing frustration that you can't obtain it. Almost like you're not strong enough.
Oh god.
A tiny
like
little
to-
seed.
I would like to
That's not
stay.
something Pringo likes to hear.
Okay. This
Don't like that. I fucking don't like that. No.
I don't know,
No,
Pringo.
no, fuck that. Fuck that.
I don't-
I am strong enough, motherfucker. I am walking towards this thing. I am strong enough. The fuck?
Friend,
Pringo, maybe
please
brute force
stop.
isn't the answer.
Friend, stop.
What you gonna do,
Perhaps
Prango?
I can reason with it.
The only thought that is going through my mind is, I am strong enough. I really want to fight that frustration of not being strong enough with confidence that I am.
But does that
I don't-
instill anger in you or more frustration?
I don't know his inner monologue.
I'm asking as a character, would that instill anger and frustration in Prango?
The fact that I'm not strong, the
Yes.
not being called not strong enough,
Yes.
that instills anger. Yes.
As you see your anger grow, everyone else but you.
But I'm trying to counter that with
I know.
confidence that I am.
I
Okay,
know.
Go ahead.
But everyone else sees the little hole expand to about a couple inches, and it gets bigger, and it's still black, and there's red surrounding it, but it's just getting a little bit bigger.
I would like to look between Prango and this hole that is
Mm-hmm.
expanding in the cube because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, can I insight check the hole?
Oh,
I
you
would
can.
I would like to speak to the cube as it clearly has feelings.
It's a 29.
So I'll answer this in first Thistle and then you.
Okay.
So Thistle, you get the sense that whatever spirit is in here is not a god, because if it was a god, it would just come out and do something already. It is a powerful spirit that's trapped in here, and whatever it is, you get the sense that the infernal ruins, as you see this hole grow, the infernal ruins begin to light up in a bright pink color, and what happens is all of you, besides Prango, everyone else feels sort of like a calmness and a loving warmth around them. And the hole shrinks a little bit, but as Prango gets closer and is getting more frustrated, it continues to kind of go down and then up and then down again, going back and forth. Your insight...
Like it's breathing.
Huh?
Like it's breathing.
No, like the energies are fighting each other. And what you gather, Thistle, is that this cube is giving off positive reinforcement to seal this thing.
Anyone?
But also, there's something to do with it. The more you know, the more it comes out.
Alright. I do not know. I would like to, first of all, further illustrate. Okay, so, I'm just gonna have to use fucking charisma shit here. Let me put my glass aside so I don't knock it over. Okay. I would like to slowly approach the cube.
Yep.
I will express to it, I don't know why I said express. Okay. Clearly, there's something within you that does not like to be disturbed. And for that I apologize. We did not know. I do not wish to cause you harm, but I wish to understand your plight. Would you, perhaps, express to me that plight?
You hear inside your head a few words that linger there in a scrambled mix of voices.
Okay.
So, give me a second. What you hear is sealed, forgotten,
Seal
cannot,
or feel?
sealed, forgotten,
Feel?
Sealed. Okay.
sealed, forgotten, cannot, denied,
Who's denied
ruling.
you?
And then after ruling, a short pause happens. Domain. Nothing. And the nothing strikes out with fierce anger inside your head.
You are the void.
You just hear inside your head, wrong.
Alright. So,
You then see that the hearts on the box begin to light up with a brighter red, almost to a molten point, as it says, wrong.
I'm sorry, as it says what?
1 minute. Sound is muting me. As it says, wrong. Wrong.
You are...
Wrong.
Okay. I
And
wish...
then the metal fades back to its normal color.
I cannot say that I would understand. But if I can help you find peace, is there any way?
It does not say any more than what it has already said.
It wants us to run.
Alright, then I have but one more question for you.
What'd you say, Thistle?
Friend, where...
Okay, go ahead.
Friend, where are you in this, oral bit?
Alright, I'm here.
It says nothing to you for a short moment, and then says, weakling.
Me?
Them.
Oh. Are they sealing you?
More
Is this
so,
your temple?
more so that he's inferring that the gods that you're referring to are weak compared to him.
That is the impression I got, yes. Okay,
Like he doesn't
are
give
they
a shit what the dispute of the temple is.
Oh, was this your temple?
No. Followers.
Followers of... Of is a question. I did not illustrate that.
The only word you hear is cult. Castle.
What? Did you say gods?
The only words that you hear is cult. Castle.
Oh, I
Wait.
hate this fucking cult.
The cult bound you here?
Forgotten.
So... The cult, as I know, no more. At least, I have not seen them in some time.
What can we tell her about the cult, friends? Like, there's a cult in the castle that is locked away that we have been heavily dissuaded from going to and trying to like overcome, but a lot of the major entities in the castle have like backstory and ties with the cult, but all of our like friendly NPCs are like no one comes out of there and have been
But
heavily
also,
dissuading
like,
us
there was
from
a
that.
cult here in this temple.
And they from what I'm getting, they traveled to the cult within the castle. Am I missing anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Because what I know about is the cult that was chilling here. And
The
while they
cult-
weren't
You
disruptive
get
neighbors,
the gist
they
that
were
the
weird.
cult that was chilling here left the temple and went to the castle.
Okay.
I
But
forgot
they-
about this, dude.
Look, I don't know where they went. All I know is they weren't bothering me in the forest anymore.
All that you guys know that have been in the castle is that through the potion alchemist is that you recall, Thistle, that one detail sticks out to you. There is an unnamed god or unnamed thing that controls them like a hive mind.
I would also like to point out that I'm also sharing
Sharing what, babe?
where... I'm sorry?
You cut out. You're sharing what?
I'm sorry, I'm sharing anything I learn here because my character knows she is not a scholar.
Your character?
But so this guy is possibly that forgotten unnamed god that they were talking about.
Hmm.
It is
Do a check.
possible, I suppose.
Do a check to
Oh,
confirm. I don't know how. Why don't you do something?
Yeah, I don't know that shit either. There's
What?
no reason I would make that roll.
What do I roll?
Religion.
$14.
So, what you gather is that there's a high probability they could be one and the same, but you don't know because you haven't been to the cults.
Right.
However, the information you do know is that it may seem like it's a match because there's little known about the thing they worship. Maybe it's because of this that's suppressing the information. And with that, I want to call a pause.
But
Unpause to